everybody, it's Julie. Welcome back to Row & Co Farms. So today I wanted to do a seed unboxing with you and show you all the different seeds that I got for the flower farm next year. And I wanted to go ahead and show you because some of the things that I have purchased are going to be planted very soon because they need to be planted here in the fall so that in the early spring they will be coming up. So anyway, thought it'd be fun to show you all the different seeds that I've got. I got thousands of seeds for next year, lots of different varieties. So I thought it'd be interesting to show you guys everything. I did want to preface this and tell you that because it's very obvious I was injured in my eye yesterday. When I was asleep last night, one of my cats was in the bed and got spooked by the dogs barking and jumped across my face and just used my eye as a launching pad and it just really caused a lot of bruising around my eye. And so anyway, everything is fine, but I didn't want everybody to start asking like who punched me in the face. My cat punched me in the face last night. So anyway, yeah, look at this. You can see where the claws went in and it just really did a number. It hurt too much to try to cover it with makeup. So anyway, that's the reason why you see it kind of raging like that, but I have to continue on with my videos and my filming. So anyway, carrying on, we'll start with a bunch of the annual seeds that I got, and I'll also pop a picture like up in here so that you'll actually be able to see what each of these things looks like as well. So a lot of these ones are the filler flowers. That'll be kind of the greenery and stuff that goes in between. So this is, first one, I got 250 seeds of feverfew, and most of these I got from Johnny's Seeds. Next one is catnip, and a lot of these are very common like herbs, but I have been following a couple of different flower farmers, and they use these herbs as their fillers, and it makes the bouquet smell really good and looks really good too. Next one is mint. That's also like, it grows like crazy, and so it looks really nice inside a bouquet. Next one is a parsley. So again, lots of herbs. This next one is gypsophilia. I actually can't remember what that one was. That's obviously it's the legal, not legal name, but the botanical names, scientific names for it. Let's see. It says back here, delicate white single petal flowers. Oh, baby's breath. This is baby's breath. Okay, so you guys know what baby's breath is. But this is a more modern version. It's not that 80s, 70s, and 80s version that we're used to seeing. Next up, I got a basil. This one is Aromato OG basil. And I have to look that one up and see exactly what that looks like. Next one is, this is a cinnamon basil, and I believe it has like some reddish color leaves on it that look really good and has like a really interesting smell to it too. Okay, next pack of seeds here. All right, so this is one of our Pro Cut sunflowers. All of the sunflowers that I ordered are the like professional grade. They're one single stem sunflowers, which is what you want when you're doing like market bouquets. You don't want all the different sunflower stems that come out of the normal ones. So I got a lot of different varieties of sunflowers. This one is the Gold Light, and again I'll put pictures up so you guys can see these. Next, I got a lot of Snapdragons, different colors. This one is bridal pink, really beautiful, and I got several of those. Then next, I got some Yarrow. This is a mix of pastels. I got Rudbeckia. This is also a mix of different types of Rudbeckia. Gumfrina, which is like a tall, tall stem with a little ball on top. It's really interesting, and I don't know what color this is. It looks like it's a mix. So I have several different ones that'll be in there. This is Gomphrena again, but this is just purple. Neat. It's just a neat looking, adds a lot of texture to a bouquet. And then this is a Celosia mix. And also I have a lot of similar varieties, but different colors of the same thing. So you'll hear some of those same varieties again, just a different, my box fell. Just a different color. I need to pick my seeds up. All right, next is, oh goodness, this is a lot of dill. Oh my gosh. I'll probably never need to buy dill again. So this is, I don't know, this is a full, huge pack, and dill seeds are tiny. So I'll probably never, this is probably thousands of dill seeds in here, so I won't need those again. But this is going to act as one of my fillers. The dill is nice and like thin little fronds on it, so those are neat for a filler flower. Okay, next up, okay, I have zinnia. So this is the Queen Red Lime Zinnia. Here's a straw flower, and straw flowers are really neat because they have like this crinkly sound to them, like straw, like they're dry. Even when they're not, they're still, you know, normal. But I have a mixture of all different colors of straw flower, and those are going to be very interesting to add into bouquets. Another variety of zinnias. This is a salmon color. That should be a nice addition for, you know, some nice springy summer bouquets. Next up again, this is another basil for filler. Here we go with another zinnia. This is Oklahoma Pink. It should be a nice, you know, blush variety. And that's like the popular ones right now are those like different pinks. Okay, next I got some more Snapdragons, and this is a hybrid mix again. So I don't know how many are in here. 250 seeds are in here. So I got lots of Snapdragons. People love Snapdragons. More zinnia. This is called the Oklahoma Carmine, and I can't remember what color that is right now. I'm looking on the back here. It doesn't say. So yeah, I'll have to pop that up in the screen above. Oh, now this one is a purple basil, which is also for filler, and that looks really nice too. It adds just all these purple leaves in between your flowers. Then next up I have a Status. I have a couple of those. Yeah, several of these. And this says Limonium. I'm assuming Limonium would be like a yellow color. I'm pretty sure it's yellow. So I've got several of those packs there. And then last is Cilantro, and that's quite a big pack of cilantro. It looks, these came by the ounce and not by like the number of seeds. So this will be good for filler and also to grow just for our personal garden too. And I'll be starting that more over the winter because it grows better in the spring. It does not like the heat. So there's that one. Next we have, oh, these are Cosmos. I love Cosmos. They just are a nice kind of airy wildflower. They have nice movement to them, and these are a double click, which just means that they have like one bloom, and then on the outside there's another, you know, set of petals around that. It says this is a snow puff, so I think that's like a white colored one. Next I have some more sunflowers. This is called Gold Rush. Snapdragons, I got Potomac Orange. Those are really nice for the springtime. Another zinnia, Oklahoma Ivory. So again, those will be like a nice pale cream color. And then Oklahoma Golden Yellow Zinnia. So lots of zinnias. Zinnias are great producers because you can cut them and they'll just regrow again and again and again. I still have zinnias out growing in the garden. They've been growing since like May, and it's November now. So yeah, they'll just keep going until it just completely frosts over. Okay, so here's more of the straw flower, and this says silvery rose, so like a pale, I believe it's a real pale pink. Here's another double OG sunflower, so that should be nice. It should have two different color, I believe it's two different color rows of petals, but we'll see. We'll see what the picture shows. I may be completely wrong, so if it shows something else, then I was wrong. Let's see here. Next is Celosia, a Pompous Plume, which I believe is like an Amaranth style, and that could be wrong, but Celosia is really a cool looking textured flower too. So the last thing that I ordered for the flower farm was some Ranunculus corms. This was probably one of my biggest investments. I've never planted Ranunculus before, so I didn't want to lose too much in case it didn't work out. I think I got right around 1,000 flowers in total, and I have to soak these first before I plant them, and I will be planting these in the next couple of weeks. That way they will come up first thing in the spring, and will be ready before everything else. So I got 4 different colors of these. I got a Merlot color, which is like a purplish wine color. I got a pink and a yellow, and I believe a red as well. So several different ones that will work in a variety of different bouquets. But I think those are going to be just really, really gorgeous. So hopefully those work out good. Hey guys, so yesterday when I was filming the video, I guess part of it got cut off, and so I missed just the last few packs of seeds. So I just wanted to finish going over those and a few bulbs that I got as well. So sorry, outfit change. It's reality. That's how it goes. Sometimes you have to go back and do it again. So yeah, so the last few seed packs that I have a couple different kinds of cosmos. One is called Zinnia, and I'll put what that looks like up above here, and then I have another double click pink, which just means it has those 2 different rows of petals around it. I like the double click varieties. They just have a little more substance to them. So I'll put pictures of those up as well. And then I have 3 different kinds of amaranth. I don't have one of them here, but I know I have 3. One is the Coral Fountain Amaranth, one is the Hopi Red Dye Amaranth, and one is the like a greenish, kind of a lime green color. And those are those really long, kind of drapey, they hang down, that you see like in a lot of the bridal bouquets and the big centerpieces and things like that. So I hope those turn out, because those just look like they'd be fun to work with for bouquets. So the other part that didn't come through on my last video was my tulips. I did not buy a lot of tulips because they can be pretty expensive, and they really are just a one and done. You get one shot. Each bulb gives you 1 flower. So this is a tulip. I just got these at Lowe's. These are the Queen of the Night. They're really dark purple, almost black, but they are so cool. I really like the way these look. And then I got another variety of tulip. These are called Angelique and Blue Diamond, and they have a nice like pink and then another like purplish color. So those are pretty nice. And again, I did not get a lot of these. I got like maybe 5 or 6 packs. I got another pack of those. And then I had a friend gift me these 50 tulip bulbs that come in purple and pink also. So I'm gonna have a few of those just to see how they turn out with the tulips, but I did not invest heavily this first season into a lot of bulbs, because bulbs usually are one of the first things that come up in the spring, and because That will be literally the very first thing that happens. I want to be ready for sales, and not saying I'm not ready for sales now, but I want the sales to not be, I guess I don't want them to be as heavily invested in. I'd rather just spend, you know, $50 on hundreds of plants versus $1,000 on hundreds of plants because bulbs just can be so much more pricey and you just don't get as much bang for your buck. So I just want to be more sustainable. I don't know, I'm using the wrong words. I want to be ready with my customers and know that I have a customer base that's going to buy those initially. When I first get started in the spring, I'm not going to have a lot of customers yet. As much as I advertise or talk about it, I still won't have many customers in those first few months until I really get going and people see that I have flowers available. So that first year, I just don't think it's a wise investment to do a lot of tulips. But maybe for the next coming years, that may be something that I decide to do. But I did do the Ranunculus. That's going to be my first spring flower. I believe it'll be my first one that comes up, and that'll be what I start with, and hopefully it'll work. But anyway, I hope you guys found this entertaining, enjoyable, and a little bit informative about what I'm going to grow here on the flower farm. I think it's a great variety. I think it's going to be nice when we see it all growing out in the field. It'll be really beautiful. So follow along. Hopefully this is something that you found interesting, and we'll see you guys next time here at Row & Co Farms.